Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025. So we're starting here with the synoptic. This is midnight last night, and we were looking at a weak cold front lying down the sort of length of the country, basically from the east coast of Scotland down through the west coast of Wales and out down into the Bay of Biscay. Run that through to lunchtime today, and that's pretty much going to be over the top of us. Maybe not quite at Lasham, but it's pretty much going to be there. Certainly in the afternoon, it's going to come through, and that's going to cause a bit of an issue with the flying today. Certainly the early part of the afternoon. So through midnight tonight and into tomorrow, this is lunchtime tomorrow, and there's another cold front approaching, but tomorrow could be a bit of a nicer day for certainly for the best part of it until that front actually gets here. Sat picture, you can see the sun shining off a large swathe of cloud there over most of southern England, and that's going to be over the top of us for most of the day, I'm afraid. Rain radar shows that any rain that's associated with fronts is actually down the west coast of Scotland and into Northern Ireland at the moment. And if we run the forecast through from 9 o'clock hour on hour, you can see there's a few showers and a little bit of rain coming up from the southwest, and that will probably be with us by about lunchtime, and it'll be with us for a couple of hours as that front goes through.
Your pictures are not showing.
Oh, they're not?
No. All we're seeing is the front screen.
Right, sorry about that. So yeah, we're onto the sort of rain radar there, and we've got showers coming through around about lunchtime and into the early afternoon. So that's those showers there. I'll just run that back a little bit. We'll go back to the surface pressure chart so you can see what's going on there, and we'll take this back to midnight last night. Into lunchtime today, there's your cold front lying down the country, and we'll just move that through for the next sort of 12 and 24 hours. And there's the cold front for tomorrow that we talked about coming into the sort of western approaches. Satpic, you can see as the sun comes up and you'll see the sun reflecting off the cloud there. There's this big swathe of cloud here, which is over the top of us at the moment. And that's going to be with us for some time. Looking at the rain radar, you can see the rain down the west coast of Scotland and into Ireland there. And again, we just had a look at this sort of band of showers that are going to come through. That's associated with that cloud that's on that front. So that should be through maybe by about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and well out the way to the east thereafter. Odium TAF, they're forecasting 180 knots, greater than 10k visibility, broken at 1600 feet, and then temporarily over the next 2 hours, broken at 1400 feet, becoming between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, overcast at 500 feet, and then temporarily between between 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3.5 kilometers visibility and light drizzle, overcast at 300 feet, and then becoming after 3 o'clock, few at about 1,000 feet, with a 40% chance after 5 o'clock, visit about 3 kilometers in mist and scattered clouds at about 400 feet. So not brilliant after lunchtime, really, going by that. Farnborough are forecasting 1803 knots, greater than 10k vis, scattered at 2,000 feet, temporarily between now and 12 o'clock, broken at 1,800 feet, and then between 12 and 6 o'clock this evening, broken at 1,200 feet with a 40% chance that between 12 and 4 o'clock, visibility down to about 7 kilometers in light drizzle, and cloud broken at 500 feet. Spot winds then to the north is 1,000-foot winds is 210.15, to the south 240.15. And if we have a look at windy, I've selected some. Let me see. We'll select about 9 o'clock this morning. There's 12 o'clock actually, 10 knots southerly. It's going to be southerly for a while until that front gets here. Then there's the 2 o'clock wind. It's actually gone round to southwesterly by that point as the front's gone through. And a quick look at the sort of local forecast from the Met Office, wind-wise, southerly up until about 2 o'clock, and then it goes around southwesterly for the rest of the day. They're also saying that from about 11 o'clock onwards, there's going to be a sort of local mist, fog, and maybe the sun breaking through as the back end of the front goes through about sort of 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. GFS are showing temperatures at lunchtime about 7 degrees centigrade with the dew point down at about 6. Not a great split there. Currently at Lasham we have about 4 degrees centigrade and dew point down at about 2.5 degrees. And looking out the window, we can see from the south side we've got a layer of sort of stratus there, and that's a kind of southerly wind. That's pretty much it out the window. SkySight are suggesting that there's low cloud and gradually deteriorating as the front goes through between about sort of 12 and maybe 2:30. And if we have a quick look at top meteor and just have a look at the cloud cover, that's getting deteriorating around about 12 o'clock as well. So that's pretty much when I think the front's going to get here. No times then for today. Just to the south of us, the other side of Alton is number 20. That's Oakhanger. That's a rat for UAS only. 23 out to the west is Winchester. Live firing. The height of that area has gone up to 1,100 feet above mean sea level. 25 is Everley, that's danger area, Delta 128 is active. 26 is Ash Ranges, Delta 132 is active. And 27 and 28 is Burfield and Welford. Again, it's rats for the exclusion of UAS activity. So let's move on then to the local briefing. And we'll start with the usual Odium cross-section. So there we go with that section. It's probably going to be flyable up until about 12 o'clock according to this. That front is going to come in quite quickly, and it's going to be with us for maybe 3 or 4 hours as it goes through. And I think by the time it clears up at the back end of the front, it's probably going to be too late to start flying again. But I'm welcome to hang around and wait and see if that clearance does actually come. So glider bookings today, there's one K21 booked for instructional flying, stroke aerobatics with the same instructor. There's a couple of K21s booked for club members. There's a K21 on the casual list. SH8 is booked all day. There's a couple of club members got that. There is single-seater availability in all the others. So there's nobody on the casual list as yet. And the simulator is available as per usual. There's one movement on my planner, but it's not been confirmed yet. There might be a 727 departing. And the general situation is high pressure over Europe, whilst there's a weak cold front passing through the area, bringing this sort of low cloud and rain and drizzle and mist and whatnot that we're going to have around about the middle of the day. We'll be out on runway 23 hard, cables on the boom to the east, air towing to the west side. If the cloud base is high enough to get air tow, and I think at the moment we might be able to get something out of it. But as I say, that is going to deteriorate throughout the day. The grass is soft to firm, but please avoid using the wheel brake unless it's absolutely necessary. And of course, please do not land or taxi on the disused runways shown in red on the next slide. And of course, please clean the gliders at the end of the day and get all the mud off them. So here's the setup today. Launch point vehicle in the middle of the runway, air towing to the west side on the grass, winch launching off the hard with the cables being brought down the side of the runway. That's a representation of the winds around about lunchtime. And that's pretty much it from me. Have a good day's flying. Have lots of fun. Please keep it safe. And I shall see you shortly.